Maria Palma, you have 3 minutes to speak once you begin.
Good evening, board and committee members. My name is Maria Luisa Palma. I'm glad to see that parents are part of this committee. However, only a select few parents elect to join us here on occasion out of the 400,000 students still remaining in the district. And isn't that a shame? I've heard similar woeful comments from teachers and administrators over the 25 years I've had kids in this district. Why don't parents come to parent-teacher conferences? Why don't they make sure kids do their homework? You have official presenters at these committees who bring forth all sorts of theories about what teaching techniques and programs work best. They have letters before and after their names, and their titles are a mix of jumbled letters and obscure terminology. There may be logic to the approaches they advocate, but pay attention to how you and these individuals communicate. Do you hear the number of acronyms and code words you use? And thank you, Dr. McKenna, for providing comments on that topic. I believe I speak English well, but without having spent a great deal of time studying your processes and code words, school system lingo was an impenetrable language for me. In order to follow along with the meetings such as this, a huge body of information must first be processed. How much more obscure is the system to individuals who don't speak English? How do parents who don't possess a formal education feel in this system? I can't fathom what challenges they must face. Add to that equation LAUSD's culture, secretive, insular, excessively complicated, and self-congratulatory. As district enrollment becomes more concentrated with English learners, I see more disdain for parents and aggressions at every turn, from school sites to local districts to central administration and your labyrinth websites. All parents want is an education for their children, so their most valuable treasures will grow up and have a chance to survive as productive adults. Parents want to know if their children can read and write in English and do arithmetic. I hear this information is not clearly communicated to parents. But in these committees, you slice and dice data, you argue about semantics, you push words around in circles and produce reports. Then administrators go home and another batch of children is squeezed through the system with the same or worse dismal results. Stop pushing more administrative duties and nonsense rules on teachers. Let them teach. Stop making every social issue an issue for curriculum. Stick to the basics. Don't waste time trying to indoctrinate our kids. Respect parental rights. Simplify credential requirements so more working professionals can teach in public schools, and use their work experience to enlighten young minds on how the world actually works out there. People from outside the education system actually have skills and know how to teach them to others. Not all knowledge comes from books and writing research papers. I'm willing to bet that some of your most enlightening educational moments came from something your parents taught you or something you learned at work. Respect parents as children's first and most important lifelong teachers. And stop the mumbo jumbo. You are pushing parents away. Thank you.